The smell wakes you. Not faint, not distant. It sits heavy in the back of your throat before your eyes even open. Rot mixed with damp straw and stale sickness. You swallow, and your stomach tightens. There is no escaping the smell anymore. It lives in your clothes, in your hair, in the wood of the cart waiting outside. You sit up slowly. Your shoulders protest from yesterday's lifting. Your palms are sore where the rope burned them. The cold air of early morning slides through the cracks in the wall. Another day, another cart of bodies. You pull on your coat without bothering to shake the straw from it. It smells the same as everything else. You are a plague cart driver now. Before the sickness came, you worked the river docks carrying grain sacks from boats to warehouses. The pay was poor, but people stood near you. They spoke with you. They shared bread during breaks. Now people step away when they see you. Your place in the city has become very clear. Above you are the magistrates who issue orders, the parish clerks who count the dead, the physicians who walk the streets with herbs pressed to their faces, the watchmen who lock infected houses from the outside. Above all of them is the plague itself. Below you are the bodies you lift each day. The city pays you 2 coins every few days and enough bread to keep your legs moving. Few men accept the work. Fewer stay long. That makes you useful, but easily replaced. If you stop pulling the cart tomorrow, another hungry man will take the rope by morning. You step into the street before sunrise. The city is quiet in a way cities should never be. No market noise, no carts from the farms, no children running between houses, just the wind pushing dust along the stones. Your cart leans against the wall where you left it. 2 wooden wheels, iron rims, a flat bed darkened by weeks of use. You check the ropes first. They must hold when the cart shifts. Then the long hook pole you use to pull bodies closer before lifting. You try not to touch the dead more than necessary. No one knows exactly how the sickness spreads, but men who handle bodies often do not last long. A bell rings somewhere across the quarter. Slow, heavy. That is the signal. The watchmen are opening the marked houses. Your work has begun. You grip the cart handles and start down the street. The wheels creak loudly in the empty morning. Every sound carries now that the city has grown so quiet. A chalk cross marks the first door. You knock once, as required. A weak voice answers from inside. Take them. The watchman unlocks the door and steps far away. He will not enter. That is your place in the order of things. Inside the air is warm and sour. 2 bodies lie near the hearth. You do not look at their faces for long. One at a time, you drag them toward the door. Rope under the shoulders. Lift carefully. Dead weight does not help you the way living bodies do. Your back tightens as you haul them outside and place them on the cart. The cloth you throw over them does little to hide their shape. The watchman marks the door again. Another tally for the city records. You pull the cart forward. By midday, the streets begin to fill with quiet movement behind shutters. People watching through narrow cracks in wood. Sometimes a coin lands in the road ahead of you, so they do not need to approach. Sometimes they spit. You understand both. Your routine becomes simple calculation. Lift carefully. Save your strength. Do not rush. Every movement costs energy, and the cart grows heavier with every street. You stop near the river wall to eat. A heel of bread, hard and dry. You chew slowly so your stomach does not cramp. Water from a clay jug that tastes faintly of the river. Across the square, another driver passes with his cart. You recognize him only by the coat. His face is wrapped in cloth. Most drivers work alone. Too many of the men who started this work weeks ago are already gone. Some fell sick. Some vanished quietly when the swelling appeared in their neck or under their arms. Others now lie in the same pits where they once delivered bodies. The burial pits wait outside the northern gate, long trenches dug when the churchyards filled. Workers stand along the edges with shovels and sacks of lime. You slide the bodies down the plank one by one. No prayers, just gravity. Then lime, then space for the next cart. You return to the streets again before afternoon fades. The bells ring more often now. Each bell means another house opened, another family ended. You begin to notice patterns others miss. Which streets have stopped cooking food? Which doors remain closed too long? Which houses begin to smell before the watchmen mark them? Small signs. They help you prepare. Because something is changing. You do not realize it yet, but the colder air creeping into the evenings will make everything worse. By late autumn, the carts begin filling faster. Families that sealed themselves inside during summer now share single rooms for warmth. The bells ring almost without pause. Your arms grow thinner even while your shoulders harden. The work burns whatever food you manage to eat. Sleep becomes deeper, faster. Thoughts fade quickly when your body is this tired. But the system around you grows stricter. Magistrates demand careful counts of the dead. Drivers must report numbers each evening. Watchmen grow harsher. One day you arrive at a house already nailed shut. Inside you hear coughing, but the watchman refuses to open the door. Orders, he says. You stand there for a moment with the cart handles in your hands. The coughing continues behind the wood. Then you pull the cart onward. Winter arrives quietly. Cold air dulls the smell, but not the deaths. Frozen ground slows the digging of the burial pits. Bodies sit longer in carts before they are buried. Limbs stiffen in strange shapes. Your hands crack from the cold. Rope scrapes them raw through thin gloves. Then one morning you wake with a small swelling under your arm. You notice it while pulling on your coat, no larger than a walnut. You say nothing. Some swellings disappear after a day or two. Others do not. You work anyway. Stopping means no bread. And if the swelling grows, the watchman will mark your door the same way they mark the others. That night you check again. Still there. You sleep lightly. The next morning it is smaller. You breathe easier. But many others are not so lucky. Plague cart drivers rarely last long. Most men who take the rope do not survive the year. Some fall sick within weeks. Others collapse from hunger and exhaustion. The city replaces them quickly. New hands. Same cart. You learn not to remember their names. Your mind changes slowly. You stop wondering who the bodies were. You stop counting how many children you lift each week. You listen only for the bell. Silence becomes safety. Obedience becomes habit. Hope becomes smaller and more practical. Hope means finishing the street before dark. Hope means the swelling does not return. Hope means your legs still move tomorrow morning. One evening the bells finally stop. Not because the plague has ended, only because night has fallen and the watchman will open no more doors. You guide the empty cart back to its place against the wall. Your shoulders feel hollow with exhaustion. Your stomach already waits for tomorrow's bread. Around you, the city remains dark and quiet. Behind closed doors, the sickness continues its slow work. You lie down on the straw, coat still on. Sleep comes quickly. You survived today. And in this city, during this winter, survival is not victory. It is simply permission to wake up again and pull the cart.